What's up, gamers? We're back with more Starfield.
We need a break.
We're picking up right where we left off here at the Red Mile. We've sort of cleared this lobby area out. We talked to some of the named NPCs here. Got a little bit of the world building for this area. Sounds like there's a cool race that you can do here most of the time, called the Red Mile. Not sure if this place is actually called the Red Mile. I guess it is. It's both a place and a race. But it's under maintenance right now, and I think that's the game taking pity on me, knowing that I'm here for a quest, which I apparently don't have selected. I'm tracking Marco Graziani, head of smuggling cartel, and senior member of the first. Marshal Blake suggested I talk to Ranger Autumn McMillan, who's been trying to crack Marco's smuggling operation. She's currently at the infamous Red Mile Cantina on Parima 3, which is where we are right now. Looks like she is a mere 23 meters away, right inside this door, sitting at the bar over there. We'll, of course, avoid her as long as possible. Ooh.
Unless you want to be on my bad side, you better back off.
I really want to shoot this stalker person in the face because they're so annoying. Red Mile leaderboard. Top 5 Red Mile runners. Donovan Rise, 28 successful runs. Latika Rianti, 25 successful runs. Arnie Richardson, 22 successful runs. This is interesting because Donovan, we have heard that Donovan is retired. Latika, we haven't heard of yet. If she still is playing the Red Mile race, running the race, she's just a few runs away from passing Donovan's probably long-standing record. Arnie is also close. Arnie Richardson at 22. Tank's beaten it 19 times. Valerie Vega 18 times. Your current successful runs, 0. Is this the same information on all of these kiosks? Can you stop stalking me? Creep.
If you're looking to register, you'll need to speak to Ms. Devine.
Red Mile staff.
Word to the wise, security here is run by mercs. They don't play by the same rules as other
Can't wait for the
security
next run.
officials.
It's gonna be one to remember.
I'm a little short.
It's just Red Mile patrons, Red Mile staff.
I can't believe Donovan Reese is
Looking for
actually
anyone
here in
with a
this
real
bar.
name.
That guy is a legend.
This game does make it hard to sometimes just look at people and see what they are. I think these are just patrons, but I can see it flashing temporarily. There we go, patron. There's Donovan Rise. He's the record holder. I definitely want to talk to him.
Pardon me.
Ooh, Jade McMillan. Wait, is that who I'm here to talk to?
You
or
would
is
have
that a
left
name I just got off the leaderboard? Jade McMillan. None of the above. Interesting. Well,
It's
we're
a
gonna go
pleasure
talk
to
to
have you.
Jade then.
I hope you're enjoying your visit.
Pressing talk. Maybe I have to sit down. Alright, Jade McMillan seems to be bugged. Hopefully she's not an important NPC or quest giver, because I cannot interact with her.
This place used to be a real dive, but things are looking up.
Jeez. Ooh. It's simple. I'll bet against you. We sneak out when no one's paying attention, drop a corpse that looks like you. I know a guy I used to work at Enhance who does great back alley work on Neon. They won't suspect nothing. Nice double negative there. You find cover, slip out of there when the coast is clear, hit the meetup spot, and split the winnings 80-20. 20% should be more than enough for you, since I'm the one who's got to do all the wheeling and dealing, making the bets and all. I'm the one making all the money here. All you got to do is make it past the first section out there, fight a few beasties, find a hidey hole, and survive the night. Easy peasy. If you agree, find me and return this slate. You're about to be rich, buddy boy. I wonder who... There's no names on here that I can see. Interesting. Picking that up didn't give me a quest or anything as far as I can tell. Good use of color, by the way. There's this random blood stain here. That drew my attention to that. Economic Meltdown. That was a great name for a band.
Thinking of running sometime? Talk to May, and she'll fill you in.
Yeah, I did. She said no. Quite rude of her, if you ask me. Sati Chandra,
Hi,
the barkeep.
welcome to Red Mile. We've got clean rooms and neat drinks. Can I help you out with either of those? Or both? Ooh, what about both?
What's the wildest thing you've ever seen in the Red Mile?
Ooh, I saw this guy get full on eaten by one of the larger creatures we had out there one time. Just swallowed him up whole in one gulp. Clearly he was a goner. Not 5 minutes later, after the bets were called and everyone was settling up, the guy bursts out of the thing's stomach and goes on to finish the course. You can imagine that was an interesting night. Just don't imagine what that guy smelled like after, because...
That is a pretty fucking crazy story. What other services does the Red Mile offer?
Aside from the restaurant and hotel services, we offer full-service
well,
starship
right here.
maintenance and refueling. Just speak to our starport master, Lon
See,
Anderson.
again,
And don't mind him.
a reference
he may be
to
a
not
lazy
just
old fart, but when
starship
push comes to
maintenance,
shove, he gets
but
the job done.
refueling. I think that was a mechanic that was intended to be in this game and just wasn't ready for the final release or got cut at some point in the development process. I don't
and see
need
me
either
if
of
you
those
need
things,
anything
but it
else.
was nice talking to you. Alright, I've basically explored this whole place. The only thing I've got left is to talk to
Runners come and go, but the mile
the old timer.
usually wins.
I'll try this NPC again. Jade McMillan. I'm just like, my curiosity is getting the best of me. So I'm just gonna look up Jade McMillan and see if
Successful runners like Mr. Reese earn considerable achievements. Those who take the greatest risks earn the greatest rewards. You simply
okay. So what I'm getting, I tried to avoid spoilers, so I didn't dig too deep into it, but it sounds like Jade McMillan is indeed an
Do you
NPC
remember when you
involved
applied
in
for this job fresh out
a
of
quest,
school, saying that you wanted
but
to
there's
gain
sort of a,
practical,
like,
real-world
a person you talk to
experience?
later in the quest
Someone's
line.
motto was
Make a few
So I'm
credits
just
off.
gonna hope that for now.
This is how
Look at this stack of credit sticks. This is funny. They're playing for... Oh, there's Donovan. Donovan's playing. Well, I want to talk to Donovan next.
Listen, friend. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm trying to relax and you people won't give me a moment's peace.
I get it,
Tell you
Donovan, but
what,
you're a celebrity
If
around
you want a
here.
conversation with me, it'll cost you. Bring me a runner's rush from the bar, and then we can talk.
Sure, I'll buy you a drink to hear some of your stories. I've got one right here for you. Do I really?
Do you now? How about you stop pulling my plonker and come back when you've got what I've asked for?
Yeah, I didn't think I did.
Turn this place around.
Guess I'll get
keep
that
pouring
drink
them
after
as
all.
long-
Runner's Rush. Survivor sauce. Plus 20% movement speed for 3 minutes. Plus 50 damage resistance for 3 minutes. Plus 25 OT recover. Wow. A cocktail of an energy drink and vodka. A Red Mile staple. That's actually nuts. I'm going to buy all these. Yeah. Why not?
I'll be here if you need anything.
Those sound great. Let's give one to this guy. I can tell why he
you
would like
again.
them.
Please tell me you've got a nice frosty runner's rush from the bar. My cup runneth empty. Ah, most kind. So, what brings you by? Afraid I'm right out of autographed pictures.
Darn it, I really wanted an autograph picture. Mai said I should ask you what's the most someone has bet on your life. I definitely want to ask that. Any tips for a new Red Mile runner?
Don't go breaking my record for one.
Smoothly, I trust.
Other than that, don't hesitate. Ever. You hesitate. You spend too much time thinking things through. That's how you get yourself killed out there. I always say the best way to run the course is on pure instinct. You let that take over and drive you,
Yes. I can see
chances
how
are
it
you'll
would be a
win.
difficult
Unless
position.
you already know your instincts are
Were it
shite,
any
in which
other
case,
person, I'd
don't run the
insist on
course at all.
firmer measures. Mr. Reese,
Good advice.
however, is a
I'm not gonna ask
special
that. That's kinda
guest
rude.
and will be treated as such. If you feel you cannot in good faith extend
Did she now?
come and see me.
Aye, of course she did. House gets a cut.
I know
She'd love
it
to have someone like me
appears
back
that
in
your
there.
sense of fairness.
Biggest bet on me was
Reality
well
is
over
that
10 million
sometimes
credits.
famous people
Holy
I think
crap,
May
that
used
is
the
a
money
lot.
to renovate the canteen and
That's
still
just
have
the
plenty
way
left over. Just on house cuts alone.
Are you some kind of celebrity? I guess I'll ask.
Well, you really haven't been around much, have you? I'm
No, I know who
Donovan
you are.
Reese. Aye, the Donovan Reese. As in the gent that survived 28 Red Mile runs, including the third fastest on record.
No, so not the fastest runner, but the one who's made it through the most successfully. 28 runs, is that an impressive number?
Impressive. That's an understatement. We're talking a game of death and dismemberment. Most people don't survive one, let alone as many as I have.
This makes me really curious.
can
If you
count on
can
one
run the
hand
Red
the number of
Mile, which I
runners ever
assume
to
you
pull
can,
off, and only half of them are still alive. It's rare company you're in, to say the least.
Exploitative? Isn't that wrong?
you have some kind of death wish.
What's the matter? Awestruck? Nah, just relish a challenge. I'd still be out there today if my knees and my back won't shot to hell. Besides,
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm retired these days. I think I've earned the chance to enjoy the fruits of my labors.
It's interesting because he made a
Being
special
famous
statement about
has
like
its
just don't break my
benefits,
record.
After all.
I know there's some people
didn't
close
think
to his
about it
record.
that way.
If you
Do
can
you
run the
remember when you
the
applied for
Red
this
Mile,
job fresh out of school,
which I
saying that you
presume you
wanted to
can,
gain more
after I'm done with this
real
quest, it
world
probably opens
experience?
up.
Well, it's not always
I wonder
pretty
if you
or
can run it
even fair.
multiple times.
Sometimes.
And if you
this
run it
is how
multiple
things
times,
work.
I wonder if you can
I understand.
beat his record and he gets like salty about it, or he like decides that he's gonna run one more time and then like dies in a spectacular fashion or something. Like, the possibilities are that there's a lot of potential with this character. I'm excited to, like, if it lets me run it multiple times, you can bet your ass I'm gonna do it at least 29 times to see if
You
this guy
still
says
won't
anything
till
about
next
it.
time.
I keep thinking I should run the course someday, but after seeing some of the deaths firsthand, maybe not.
Okay. Hello.
Well, I guess there's an area down here I haven't explored yet.
Nothing quite like the excitement of a run. I took this job so I could be here to see all the runners in person. Of course, most of them I only see once.
Is this like the Red Mile out there? Oh, this must be like the course must be in this crater. Or something.
This place used to be a real dive.
strikes me as like a medic's office, but no one in here right now.
Pardon.
Oh, these are gambling machines. I can't use any of them, unfortunately. It's too bad. I mean, Bethesda does usually put gambling in their games.
I'm a little short
Fallout
now.
New Vegas and stuff. You can play some games. This is probably just the upstairs where you can rent a room. Fancy, really nice looking suites here. Windows looking out on what I presume is the Red Mile. This is interesting. This one's kind of blocked off. Let's see what's going on here. Room's looking a little... Oh, something happened here.
I need a real drink
Sentient AI adapters. Interesting. Got some contraband. There's the murder weapon. Ooh, permanently increases ballistic weapon damage by 5%. Yes, please. Some shit went down in here, but I feel like I'm like... I don't have the quest that I'm
Play
supposed
by the house
to.
rules, or you'll find yourself on the other side of an airlock without a helmet.
Goddamn security.
I'll take care of it.
I'll do that.
I know it probably chafes at your sense of fairness, but the reality is that sometimes famous people get
Oh, I missed the cool interaction, clearly.
That's just the way of things.
Yes, ma'am.
She was talking about, like, extending someone's credit further. And,
May fortune smile on you today.
oh, I bet it's Donovan.
We certainly get a lot of interesting
Yeah,
people
it makes
in
sense
this
to
place.
keep giving Donovan, letting Donovan rack up a tab as high as he wants, because him being here just adds, you know, celebrity and legitimacy to the Red Mile race and everything. No, not you. I think it's time to do what I came here to do. Wow, you're awful. Wait. Is that why that name sounded familiar for me? Autumn McMillan.
May runs a tidy.
I swear. Am I imagining this? Jade McMillan. Sisters.
Is something bothering you, Saki?
Well, there's something that's been troubling me.
Let's hear it, dear.
It's these ecliptic mercenaries. They keep demanding free drinks. And when I refuse, they threaten me. This is a lot more stress than I was expecting to have to put up with.
Well, that is simply unacceptable. They can be brutes, no question about it. It's partially why I hired them. I was hoping they'd curtail their aggression when it came to our staff, but perhaps not. If it happens again, tell them that on my authority, they're required to pay like everyone else. I give them enough money as it is. If they disagree, they can take it up with me personally.
If you're sure. Just hope they listen.
I think they will. Capitulating to a bully only encourages them.
If you want to get their attention and earn their respect, a show of strength is required.
I'll remember that.
If you fancy yourself a Red Mile runner, just speak to me.
Yeah, I did speak to you and you said no. Alright, I've talked to everyone. Let's save my game here.
You better watch it.
Oh, she is just on edge. It's actually annoying.
Word of the wise. Security here is run by mercs.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
Mm-hmm. This is awkward. I should have sat down so I could get a better... What's your problem?
The marshal's report
Excuse
didn't
me?
mention you had hearing problems. Are you, or are you not, the new deputy? We'll find out, won't we? Well,
Neither
your
wide-eyed
timing
nor
couldn't be
clueless.
worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
Why are you assuming I'll be a burden?
Because I've trained new recruits before, and it's not an experience I want to repeat.
Don't worry about me. I can handle
I hope
myself.
so. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting.
Who is this contact?
She won't be staying long, so I don't have time to brief you. You'll find out everything you need to know when you meet with her.
Her. I wonder if it's her sister. You have something
I'm at a
against me?
critical point in my investigation, and frankly, your presence here is an unwelcome complication.
Yeah, well,
Now
bite
let's
me
just
out.
get this over with.
It's really funny because I know someone in real life named Autumn, and she's just the sweetest girl. A very different personality from this crazy lady here. Let's go meet
Follow
your
me.
contact. Lead the way to your sister. I'm so sure you're going there.
Hello.
It just must make her not respond to the talk prompt, because it wouldn't
keep thinking the
canonically
next
make
time
sense
I'll
for you
live
to
up to
speak
my
to her
legacy.
before talking to her sister Autumn. I knew it.
You said you'd be alone.
Yeah, well, things changed. Take a seat.
So you're working with Autumn, huh?
Satty, my dear. You're looking particularly...
Who are you?
Here to ask for another drink on the house, Mr. Reese? You know, I've heard you boasting to anyone who comes within earshot about your fame and fortune.
Who's
a woman
asking?
who's growing increasingly impatient, that's who.
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why?
Secondly, a celebrity never pays for his own drink. Rather,
That's ranger business. Every
enjoys
hunter
the
needs prey.
adoration of the masses,
It's a ranger's duty to
which is
protect the
often
people,
not
and they're a threat.
comes
They're trying to take land from farmers, and I want to know why.
Well, I'm afraid I've never actually been a part of your adoring masses. And if what you say is true about celebrities never...
I mean, both of these are good answers. I like this answer a little bit better, but also this is closer to the truth.
Well,
Like, me as a player is more interested in the why.
charity and
Me as a character in this game is more interested in protecting people from them, because they're causing trouble.
Come on, quit
I
wasting
guess,
my time.
oh, shut up, Jade. Yeah, it's a ranger's duty to protect the people, and they're a threat.
Wow, how noble.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation, and he started moving in on my territory.
It'd be a shame if Marco put you out of business, wouldn't it? Why do you stay out of Freestar Collective space? Because her sister's a Freestar Ranger, obviously. Tell me where he is so I can take that bastard out and help me find him and bring him to justice.
Because it might get a little awkward if my sister here had to arrest me.
Ha! I knew it. Called it. It'd be a shame if Marco put you out of business, wouldn't it?
If you think this gives you some kind of leverage, you're wrong. Sure, he might slow me down for a while, but a little competition won't break me.
Help me find him and bring
That's
him to
exactly what
justice.
this meeting is about. Look, the bad news is Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is I know how to find him.
But you're
I like
not
the
going to
good
tell us
news.
yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
Yeah, let me
Hey,
guess.
Divine.
My.
We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
I can be very persuasive. What do you know about my... What do you think we should do?
May's the key to this whole thing, but I don't know her.
May, sorry.
Maybe try to get on her good side?
Her good side? What do you know about May Divine?
She's the owner and manager here. Inherited the place
Yeah.
when her husband was killed.
Who inherited? That's interesting. I didn't know that detail. Huh. I can be very persuasive.
Yeah, well, so can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money.
Knew it.
Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah,
I was already
I'm not going out on the
volunteering
mile.
before I
That's
even knew
a
this
death
was part of the
sentence.
quest.
There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy.
Me, on the other hand.
It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco.
No, I want to. I want to. Let's ask some dumb questions. What's
Someone
a
who
runner
volunteers
exactly?
to run the Red Mile, a deadly stretch of terrain just outside the cantina. It's infested with hostile creatures, and few people survive. The ones that do earn a reputation.
That's gonna be me. Was that about
The
a
Red
death
Mile
sentence?
is incredibly dangerous. I just don't want to see you take a risk like that.
I mean, I already know all this information. That's why I'm acting so goofy about it. It's interesting. It's fun to hear. Like they paid some voice actress to voice these lines. Like, I might as well get this character's take on things. Hell, I'm up for it.
I hope that's not false bravado, Deputy, because this is life and death we're talking about. If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die. Will you?
You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
Talk to May Divine. Well, well, well.
I doubt anything scares you. Whew, you're either brave as hell, or you've got a death wish.
I took
Alright,
this
cool.
job
She
so I
talks
could
to me
be
now.
here to see all the runners in person. Of course, most of them I
Alright, just in case this involves some persuasion, let's do a quick save before we talk to May.
Please
Or
enjoy
Mai?
your time
I've already
here
forgotten.
at the Red Mile.
May, I think. I'm looking for Marco Graziani. I understand you two are
That is
acquainted.
true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What
So
is your
heard.
business with him? Exactly.
I want to kill... I mean, talk. Just talk to him. I want to work for him? He's funding a mercenary company that's threatening farmers. She doesn't strike me as the kind of person that's going to give two shits about that. It's a private matter rather... I've been pretty straightforward my whole playthrough with people. I really want to do this one. I think this answer is the most likely to get me to that meeting with him, but I did just save, so let's try this. He's funding a mercenary company that's threatening farmers.
This is not unknown to me. His association with the First is troubling, to say the least, and that trouble could find its way here.
Wow,
It's
I
been
can't believe
too
this is
long
working.
since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco. Are you
Deal.
prepared to run the Red Mile?
Yes, ma'am. I've been wanting to since I got here and learned what it was. Run the Red Mile? What's that
A
mean?
simple journey through a wilderness occupied by creatures that some call dangerous.
No, I don't care about that. No, I don't need to be threatening. If that's what it takes, I'll do it.
Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from my patrons who will place wagers on your survival.
Can I bet on myself?
I'm afraid not. But I'm sure your confidence will inspire our patrons to place substantial wagers on your survival.
I'm definitely coming back alive.
That's what every runner says. Now that we're clear on what's expected of you, are you ready to begin?
Whoa. Are you ready to begin? I was not expecting that. I mean, I'm not ready to begin. I need time to prepare.
Unprepared runners tend not to last very long on the mile.
Alright, so here's what I want to do. I don't need that much time to prepare, so I don't want her to walk too far away. I want the alien genetic material. I definitely want the med pack. But let's... Oh, you know what? I'm doing this the wrong way. Let's go to aid. Runner's rush. This one. Increases my movement speed, you see. So we're going to favorite that. We're going to pop that here. I think I'll actually move the alien genetic material over to here. And then let's see if there's anything else. Plus 20% movement speed for 2 minutes with Squall. I don't know if that stacks, but let's favorite that third. Alright, now I feel ready.
Red Mile. Of course, I probably wouldn't either.
Call on me if you need
Yeah, let's save, obviously. Let's not be dumb.
anything.
If I, die, I want to be able to start right back
Very
here.
well. Follow me.
Very well. Follow me. I want for energy.
Nothing quite like the excitement of a run.
Your attention, please, valued patrons and honored guests. For one brave soul, the hour of fate is at hand. Yes, a runner has come to test the Red Mile. Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination? I think you'll agree that we're in for quite a show. The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower you see in the distance. Once you've done so, return here alive and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile!
Good luck.
This is funny. Last chance to back out now. They give you a spacesuit and a weapon workbench down here so you can really get prepared if you need to. Sorry, my mic was muted for a bit there. I was going, woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. I'm excited. This is going to be super fun. My suit's trying to tell me that I'm officially outside now, right? Yeah, I'm wearing my spacesuit. Went through the airlock. So I activate the beacon at 12, right? I'm not on the clock yet. Crater 4. I knew that crater was going to be the Red Mile. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, yep, that's it. Looks like a racetrack to me. Well, people died before they even got out of this starting area. It's a little disturbing. Oh, I guess I am already live, huh? Well, I feel some kind of way about that, actually. I don't like that at all. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, right? There's a lot of loud noises behind me, but I'm sticking to my original plan, which is just to run this fucking thing. I see, so there's more enemies on your way back. Oh, I see. Look at all the red dots behind me. They get attracted to the beacon, I guess, but me sticking with my strategy of just running, paying off big time right now. Oh, is it these creatures that are firing like some sort of projectile at me? I'm not sure what's happening. Ooh. Actually took some damage from the CO2 buildup. Some big creature just got up behind me too. I think I'm almost back, but I took a bad turn somewhere, so hopefully I can still slip in here. Yeah, here we go. Well, Red Mile run number 1 complete. Now that I know that the timer starts as soon as you wait, what just happened? Oh, I guess this is right. Now that I know the timer starts as soon as you get down, basically as soon as you go through the airlock, I'm going to be a bit faster next time. See if I can set like a record. There's some really important dialogue happening, but I can't hear it because I'm not close enough. I'm reading it at the bottom. It's between Donovan and Stryker.
I'm on duty. Let's get the hell out of my face.
Excuse me. You and all the insecure, gun-toted bullies put together.
It can get rowdy sometimes, but
You better stop messing with my unit, or there are gonna be consequences.
All right, now I can hear the tail end of it.
You mean consequences like how you and your bloody weekend warriors are driving all the business out of Red Mile? Thanks to you, I'm barely able to fulfill my very lucrative contracts.
You'd rather go back to the days when this place was raided and plundered on a regular basis?
Sure. The occasional pirate raid would set us back a bit. Then the pirates would leave and the guests would return. If it were up to me, I'd fire the lot of you right now. Take my chances with the pirates.
Yeah, I'm with Donovan
Well,
on
it's
this.
not up to you, is it? Meanwhile, here's some free advice. Next time you get drunk, try picking a fight with someone who isn't carrying a firearm. I can only hold my subordinates back for so long before they finally get tired of your BS.
Get the hell out of my face, you pretentious wanker. I'm already bored with this conversation.
I'm annoyed by this conversation because I really want to hear it, but like the timing's really bad. I'm worried my clock is still running while I'm not talking to May here.
Spare me. That's really simple out there on the Red
Oh,
Mile.
good, they're done.
Just don't die.
All right.
Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
It was a cakewalk.
I'm not easily impressed. But you've managed to surprise me.
I did take some damage, but
As
not
promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality.
much. God, I don't know
I'll
about
return
letting him know I'm
shortly.
coming. Just don't let him know I'm a 3-star ranger.
You seek all impossible militants. They're any better.
Activities tell May you want to run the Red Mile, so I can run it again. Probably immediately. It really only, it doesn't seem to keep track of how fast you do it. It only keeps track of how many successful runs you've had. So maybe I don't need to worry so much about
Here to ask
that
for
side
another
of
drink
things.
from
It's a
the
pleasure to have you.
Grace? You know,
Let's tell Autumn about
You're
my
back.
success.
Are you okay?
you've got a fortune, why can't
Better than ever, it was fun.
And here I was feeling like a nervous wreck the whole time. Guess I had nothing to worry about. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you
they're-
can get from them. I'm glad
really
because that
better
was an incredibly
people.
brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that.
Thank you, Autumn. Apology accepted.
End of what you say is
You really were.
never buying me a drink.
Did I do something to offend you?
Thirsty celebrities out
Yeah, don't
You're
worry
right.
about it.
Let's focus on the job. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home
All right,
safe,
good. I
Deputy.
appreciate that.
That's an order.
You always
Yes,
were the
ma'am.
soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
On the run, talk to May Divine. Thought I already did that, but apparently we're not done.
Hey,
Oh, this is her office. I see. Guess I'll save here. I mean, we did good.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient.
Then I'll be heading for Kodos. What did your message say about
Only
me?
that someone wanted a meeting. Don't expect to catch him unprepared. He keeps a sizable force of mercenaries aboard his ship as bodyguards.
Yeah, I would expect no less. What else can you tell me about
He's
him?
intelligent, well-connected, and utterly ruthless. He's also a man of taste who appreciates the finer things. You'll find out soon enough what I mean.
I see. Then I'll be heading for
Good.
Kodos.
Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge
She
of the
calls me a
mile
runner
again, it will be here, waiting for you.
Oh, believe me, I will be running that again. At least 28 more times. Apparently I got some status effects while I was out there. Hypothermia, prognosis good. Dislocated limb, prognosis poor. I don't know what caused the dislocated limb, but see if we have anything for that. This fixes hypothermia, but not dislocated limb. Guess we'll drink this milk. Don't know where I got that from. Okay.
That was impressive.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I definitely want to talk to that guy.
Sorry,
hey,
friend.
I did it. Did you see?
I don't do autographs. It's not every day you meet someone known throughout the settled systems. But, cheers.
Well done.
He could not give two shits about
People
that,
will
but
be
he's gonna
talking
care when I
about
beat
this
his
for a
record.
while.
And trust me, that is coming.
Look
But
at
for
that.
now,
Still got all your limbs.
all the patrons.
You gonna try it again? I wouldn't.
All the patrons recognize what I did at least. So I want to go to my ship, see if I have anything to fix my dislocated limb. And yeah, then we'll probably go to Kodos. Continue with this quest.
Captain, hello.
A little bit of a hitch
I
there.
am satisfied to see that you survived.
Yes? Read any good books lately?
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
Oh, so you're the one being underfoot right now. I think just an immobilizer probably will do. Dislocated limb, fractured limb. Yeah, perfect. Take one of those. Let's actually deposit some stuff like this amp, these non-stolen emergency kits, these non-stolen trauma packs. And snake, well, I think I'm going to use the snake oil. We'll keep the runner's rush on me for right now because I think I'm going to do that again very soon. Whoops. There we go. Status is good. Go to codes. Kodos. While tracking smuggling ringleader and senior first member Marco Graziani, I met with May Devine, owner of the Red Mile Cantina. She told me that Marco was on Kodos, waiting aboard his ship to meet with me. All that's left is to confront him. Wait, is Kodos a planet in the Cheyenne system? I don't know, let's jump there and see what happens.
Target's shields are offline.
Some ecliptic fuckers, let's steal them.
Dad, do you think Solomon Cole would have liked me?
Sure. Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
Well, if you listen to your grandpa, Solomon Cole would have given me a good whipping. But I think you
Ecliptic
would
her
like to know
down.
everyone too.
That got a little too exciting back there. You're with the Freestar Rangers, right? Space is always just a little safer with you folk around. Any way we can repay you?
No need
Very
for
noble of you.
payment.
Thanks again for the help.
I'm just glad I could
Over
help,
and out.
Freestar Sec Kafir. Over and out. Safe travels. We're just here to protect and serve. I love that. Let's get our space loot and then figure out where we are. Haven't really gotten a chance to look into that yet. Looks like a habitable planet here. Kodos. Look at how close these planets are. Kind of nuts. I mean, I guess this must be a moon of some sort. It also looks habitable. Nice. Now let's power down these engines and take a look around. We have to be a little bit careful around here because I do have contraband on me. Need to not forget that. I think I've already scanned this one before. Oh, the Fortuna. It's on the surface. Interesting. Well, I mean... yeah. Let's land there, I guess. I'd like to get a minute to go into my menus and look at a couple things, but
Touchdown imminent.
here's hoping they'll give me that minute before I exit my ship here. I'd also like to sleep for an hour to get my rested bonus back. Looks like an interesting planet. Tropical. Oh, there's his ship right there. Quite the beast. Okay. 1 hour sleep, check. Saving my game, check. Looking at the system map. Trident Luxury Lines Star Yard. Oh, we're at Aquila. Oh, it's a moon of Aquila. Kodos is a moon of Aquila. Ooh, okay. Okay. In addition to Antherum and Bindi, all of these moons have like stuff on them. And there's a space station. You know what? I think once I get through a couple more of the main missions and I go back to doing side stuff, I think just some general exploration, like going to some places that the game isn't necessarily telling me to go, but that look like they could be interesting and have some interesting world building there. Like this Trident Luxury Line Star Yard, I feel is going to be an interesting place to just visit and see if there's anything going on there, you know. And stuff in the main systems, like the Aquila system, which has one of the main capital cities in it. I'm sure there's all sorts of interesting stuff here. The Sol system, I should check out some of the stuff, because there's another major city there, Caledonia, and then also the system near New Atlantis, Alpha Centauri. So, yeah, but let's go ahead and get to doing what I came here to do.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Cora.
That you're so fast, you can run a...
Greetings, Captain.
Hey Vasco, since you're here anyway, even though I don't want you here, keep your eyes peeled. I don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, if they just let me on board. Point 4 grab, interesting. Well, they'll let me on board. I mean, I feel like close quarters combat is going to favor me with this shotgun. If it comes to that, which it may not. I'd love to be able to just get information from him through talking. But his friend, Maya did not seem too keen on that. Oh, it's a space trucker space helmet. I'm tempted to take it just to collect the space trucker set, but I like this guy's style.
You the runner? Boss is in the back.
I'm glad they know me as the runner instead of the Freestar Ranger.
Nice ship, huh?
It is.
This music is gonna put me to sleep.
Ooh, 1st Cavalry veteran. They're here on the ship. Could just start taking them out right now, but better be diplomatic.
Here to join the first best merc company there is.
The first don't mess around.
It says take. As does this. I'm not stealing if it says take. Just saying.
Beat the Red Mile, huh? Nice.
I'm glad to be coming here with a bit of a rep already. That didn't feel particularly hard to me, probably because of my level being a little higher than this quest calls for.
You're lucky to get a meeting with Marco.
But it's clearly something too that's very impressive for these people. Oh, he's up and King's up on his balcony. I don't like the look of these turrets and shit. Dude, this is really cool looking though. All this stuff says take. I don't think I have one of those yet. Do now. Not sure I have one of these yet either. Yoink. Do now.
Ah, the dulcet tones of classical piano. It really puts the soul at ease.
No, you have a better attitude than your compatriot who thinks he's gonna fall asleep. Oh! Well, shit. I don't know if this is even like a crime to open this door. Probably about to get jettisoned out an airlock for doing this. But I once again did that thing I do where I don't pay attention to what's happening around me. And my lack of situational awareness gets me in trouble. I think I've already screwed this up pretty badly. In fact, I know I have. Yeah, let's exit. Okay. So entering this door is not a crime. Try it again and pay closer attention to what my options are. I mean, this seems like the smart first play, but maybe it's just not. I mean, yeah. Sure, why not? Yeah, and then this one. Ooh, his bedroom. Be right with you, man. I want to check out your bedroom first. Mercury camera. Seems like a cool, unique item, but it's like worth nothing. Of the pink lighting. Advanced Kraken. History of the Pirates. The 1724 work, A General History of the Pirates, is a first-hand account of the lives and adventures of several swashbucklers who plied their trade in the Caribbean during the so-called Golden Age of piracy. It was supposedly written by one Captain Charles Johnson, but there's no evidence that such a person actually existed. Instead, most people attribute the book to Daniel Defoe, famed author of Robinson Crusoe, written under a pen name. The following is an excerpt. Chapter 3 of Captain Teach, alias Blackbeard. Edward Teach was a Bristol man born, but had sailed some time out of Jamaica in privateers in the late French War. Yet though he had often distinguished himself for his uncommon boldness and personal courage, he was never raised to any command till he went a-pirating, which I think was the latter end of the year 1716. Which I think was at the latter end of the year 1716, when Captain Benjamin Hornigold put him into a sloop that he had made prize of, and with whom he continued in consortship till a little while before Hornigold surrendered. In the spring of the year 1717, Teach and Hornigold sailed from Providence for the Main of America, and took in their way a billet from the Havana, with 120 barrels of flour, as also a sloop from Bermuda, Thurnbar master, for whom they took only some gallons of wine, and then let him go, and a ship from Madeira to South Carolina, out of which they got plunder to a considerable value. After cleaning on the coast of Virginia, they returned to the West Indies, and in the latitude of 24, made prize of a large French Guinea man, bound to Martinico, which by Hornigold's consent, Teach went aboard of as captain, and took a cruise in her. Hornigold returned with his sloop to Providence, where, at the arrival of Captain Rogers, the governor, he surrendered to mercy, pursuant to the king's proclamation. That was a really tricky read, but I got through it. Ooh, a safe in his bedroom. take it this is just a way I could have gotten in from the other side, so I'm not going to unlock that. I am going to open the safe, though. Alright, let's hope this goes well.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
Oh god, why? Why are all my options like attack or show badge? Like, I feel like those are all bad choices.
You've heard of the First, I take it.
Have.
I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots.
I'm not here to work for you. I'm here to stop you. I've got some questions about the First.
Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest,
yeah, about that contract.
I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
Oh, trust me, I'm about to earn my stripes. Why would the Major want a confrontation?
To settle accounts. Major Hall served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Free Star Collective, they turned on him.
Sounds like he had a little problem with obeying
the
orders.
The Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt Council of Governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge.
Smart man.
I prefer to focus on the future.
Maybe you could take over after I deal with the Major. You already seem very reasonable compared to the other members of the First I've run across that have been just completely unwilling to talk to me once they realized I was a Ranger. So, you mentioned the Major. Is that who runs the First? I already know the answer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Major Hall spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Free Star Collective.
We all did.
A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to bring down the First, and that means you, Marco. No. I want details of the First operation, including who hired you. Yeah.
I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who killed you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have that kind of authority. Ooh. No deals. Tell me what I want to know or face the consequences. That works for me. Negotiation. I'll make you a counteroffer. I'll agree to let you go if you stay out of Free Star space. What is this negotiation option? Is that something I unlocked? Is that because my persuade skill's high? I mean, that's a good place to start a counter offering, you know. Give him
Let's move
basically
this along,
none of
we?
what he wants, most of what I want, but, you know, a little bone to throw him, maybe overplaying my hand a bit. I think this is going to end in combat for me. I don't see any way about it. I'm definitely not making a deal to like let him operate with impunity just so that I can find out what's going on, because I don't know if his information's that valuable to make that kind of deal for it. Like this clearly leads to combat, as this even more clearly. I think this is the one. I'll make you a counter offer. I'll agree to let you go if you stay out of Freestar space.
I can't do that. The losses I'd incur would be too great. How about I sweeten the deal? Accept my offer, and I'll throw in a little something extra for you.
He wants me to give him basically immunity for 2,500 credits? No. No deals. Tell me what I want to know or face the consequences.
I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know, but you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Freestar Collective?
You're not persuading me to abandon my duty. I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing it to protect innocent people. Facts.
Whatever road brought you here, your journey ends today.
Alright, I got the encrypted slate. I didn't really have time to search him properly. I want to search this office, but people are throwing grenades up in here, which makes that a little tricky. Alright, let's do a quick look about. See, there's a door back here and stuff I want to check out. Unlock with Marco's keycard. Well, I guess I have that now. Can I also shut this? Nice. I think I'll be safe in here to look around more casually for a minute. Demoralizing calibrated bridger. Nice, a legendary heavy. That's cool. Bunch of ammo. Ooh, the turret control. That'll help. Update friend throw settings. Recalibrate friend throw settings. That should create some chaos out there on the floor. Oh, sushi rolls. I didn't need that. Oh, I took some damage, huh? Let's use one of these trauma packs. I'm hearing all the chaos that's going on out here because I updated the turret settings. See, I knew looking around his office would pay off. Anything else I want to take from here before I go? Oh yeah, look, a bunch of stacks of cred. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I can unlock that with Marco's control. That's interesting.
Gotta make you suffer first.
I really like this gun. It's like a shotgun with some like decent mid-range. It's really growing on me. And I think like this is one of the perks it has, right? It's supposed to be a 2-shot shotgun, just by its design, like super obviously, but doubles the base magazine capacity from the extended magazine like perk it has from being epic, and that gives it 4 shots, which is just like perfect. 2 shots would be annoying how often I was needing to reload it, but 4 feels just right for this gun. Yeah, they were a little too far away from that. Ooh. These first cavalry folks seem to have a high chance of dropping like really top tier stuff. So we're gonna go around and make sure they all die. I'm doing pretty well here, so I'm gonna go ahead and no. We're not going to change any of that dialogue, so let's just save. Let's commit to this path. I see a whole bunch more red dots this way. Where are they, though? Let's track them down, shall we? We're hunting now. They go into his office to check on their boss. It'd be really clever if the NPCs were smart enough to like come back here and rearm the turrets. I am not sure what's showing up as an enemy. Oh, the security cameras. I see. So I have killed all the enemies here. It's just security cameras are still alive. Okay then. I feel like there's gonna be one enemy left. I guess not even that guy. Should be able to take over this ship. But I don't think I ever found like a bridge or anything on here. So probably not possible to actually take over his ship. That'd be cool though. It's certainly fancy. Alright, let's take a look at my quest. I confronted smuggling ringleader and senior first member Marco Graziani and obtained one of the first encrypted slates. Now I need to bring the slate to Alex Shadid, the Freestar Rangers cryptography expert. Everyone I've met in the Freestar Rangers seems legitimately like they care about protecting and helping people. So here's my take on things. Like, Marco may very well be right about the board of governors. that they're corrupt, maybe even corrupt beyond redemption at this point, that they are using the Freestar Rangers to protect their own interests. I 100% believe that's possible, that is the case. But I think the Freestar Rangers as an organization are not the problem. Like every Freestar Ranger I've met seems like a really good person. Like every 201, like every single one seems like they're in it for the right reasons. And that leads me to believe that even if the Board of Governors were to give a very blatantly corrupt order, or if the Freestar Rangers were to discover that they were corrupt and that they were doing shady, like harmful things, I think the Freestar Rangers would rebel and overthrow the Board of Governors. I genuinely believe that based on what I've experienced so far. So I'm going to continue to side with the Freestar Rangers until the point where like they're very clearly complicit in something shady, and then we'll see. But for now, I trust that everyone in the Freestar Rangers is in it for the right reasons and that they're good people. And if there's any, malicious intent behind what the Board of Governors is telling them to do, that they're unaware of that malicious intent. So let's set a course back to Aquila. Ooh, yeah. No. Right, contraband. I have contraband on me. Hold that thought. Here, right? Wolf. We'll make a pit stop at the, Wait, am I going crazy? The den, right. Yes, I guess.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
Left my darling in New Atlantis. Still got that sea shanty stuck in my head. I hope I encounter the Valentine again.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
'Cause that was so fun and I enjoyed it. Sorry, I know my singing voice is awful. I'm gonna try to stop. I really love, that was probably my favorite encounter of the game so far. Well, the grandma encounter was also really cool, so maybe it might be close. I even enjoyed that encounter with the school bus full of kids. They've got some really good, like, seemingly randomized encounters, because the first time I went there, I got attacked by spacers and then I died, and when I came back, the Valentine was there, so it's clearly at least somewhat randomized, and that was just
How may the Trade Authority assist you? Good to see you. I hope we have what you need.
Hope I have what you need. The existence of this item is interesting in and of itself. Sentient AI adapters. Does that mean that there's AI in this in-universe that achieves sentience? Like, is that why mechs became outlawed? Because the AI got too advanced? AI sentience is a theme that they deal with a lot in their Fallout series. And and it's very interesting philosophically to ponder about. I would love for there to be some sort of AI faction in this game. It'd be really cool if, like, the Great Serpent that the Varun worship is an AI or something like that. Got some nifty knickknacks there, but this is what we're here to sell. Let's go to the buy menu real quick and see if he's got anything for me. No digipicks, but maybe some med packs. I'll take an emergency kit. No med packs. Yeah, I'll grab a snake oil while I'm here. They cure a lot of things, and
I really did
don't
think this
find them
place
too
would
often.
see a bit more action.
What are you still doing here, man? I will say one thing that has slightly annoyed me about this game is there's a lot of NPCs I've met who had very short story arcs, and then they
It's a
seem
little
to
surprising,
become
isn't it?
stuck. And this is
Out
the perfect
here on
example.
the edge of
Holden
UC
Bonilla,
space, but it's just so
or
quiet.
Bonilla. He had this like thing going on where he was trying to like write a story about corruption or something in the UC, and the guards here hated him. I don't even remember at this point. It was so long ago.
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me? I don't think my messages to SSNN are getting through. Goodbye, then.
That's an interesting thought. I wonder if he's stuck because I need to go to SNNN headquarters in New Atlantis and like do something. Never thought about that possibility. Yeah, I think we're gonna maybe do some just generalized exploration. Maybe not in this. Well, we've got some time left. Maybe in this video. It depends where this leads me. Turning in the slates and whatnot. But soon we're gonna do some generalized exploration and check out some things that are sort of been itching in the back of my brain as stuff that might be interesting. I don't think I ever went into the SNNN building in New Atlantis, and they interest me in general, especially since I took that survey. I'm very curious about them. I'd like to get more world building around that because they're like the only news organization out there, and they're clearly United Colonies biased, but they seem to do relatively fair reporting from what I've heard, which is surprising. But it's good. It's good to have a robust news organization. Alright, now will let me just land in Aquila City. Perfect. Helium-3 fuel is most commonly found on airless rocky moons. It'd be a very useful tooltip if I needed to give a darn if there was a fuel management mechanic in the game. That fuel tip, or that tooltip, would be very helpful. But since there's not a fuel management mechanic in the game, it seems out of place. And I'm going to continue commenting on those when I see them, because I think there's a lot, like a mountain of evidence, that that was intended to be a game system at some point in development. And that the ghost of that system is still alive and well throughout the game. I kind of meant to drop off my knickknacks with the Adoring Fan, but I can do that on my way back through.
Having a good one?
I don't think I have much I need to do here. I do want to stop by the general store here and
take a look around. Here.
See if he's got any like med packs for sale and stuff. 3 digipicks, I'll take those. Those are actually, I've never noticed, but the digipicks are really cheap. So So I should probably continue to buy those whenever I find them, even though I've got a big. Wow, 3 emergency kits. That's crazy. I think I'm probably fine on ship parts, although I did just give away 10 of that school bus. Really no med packs? It's too bad. He gave me the higher level med packs though, so I guess I shouldn't complain.
Hiya.
Diego Monroe, at your service. Theoretically.
Starting to remember my way around this place.
I specialize in cryptography. A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so it comes in handy. Hey there, Deputy.
Yeah, speaking of coded slates.
How goes the hunt for the first?
Goes well. So far, so good.
Good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an ostrich
thank
creeping
you. I appreciate
silently
the
through
compliment.
the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom, down they'll go. So, did you get any more
Seems
of those
Alex has
encrypted
become a
slates?
bit of a fan
Because
of mine.
let me tell you, I am so close.
That's what you said the last time. An Ashton
Yeah.
the grass?
You know, big nasty four-legged thing with
No, I know
razor
what the
sharp
Ashs
teeth,
are.
fast, quiet, deadly. Maybe you'd never heard of them. I mean, it's only the most dangerous predator in basically the universe, so why should you have?
Okay, chill out. Of course, don't say you doubted me now.
Who, me? Doubt you? Not a chance, Deputy. I
There
knew
we
you
go,
were a
that's-
natural the moment
Alex,
I
I
laid
know.
eyes on you.
Thank you, Alex. Oh, I appreciate that. First to die. I'm investigating a mercenary group called the First that's seizing land from farmers. I've acquired encrypted slates from key members of the outfit and given them to Ranger Alex Shadid for decryption. I should check in with Marshal Blake. I see. So we've completed both of these 2 quests. And now, like, this feels like the big conclusion, if you will. I'm feeling like now is a good point to put this quest line on pause and come back to it in a little bit. Especially since the next objective is to like talk to the big boss. It may like suck me into something that you can't back out of. So, and it's right here in Aquila City where I live. So it's a good spot to like, I'll be back here for sure on the regular. So I can pick that up wherever I want. I think I really need to go rescue Barrett. I feel like I can probably handle it. I just need to be less stupid, like less, stupid's not the word, reckless with my approach. And then this is just like a really straightforward thing. I believe it just involves me. I mean, it probably becomes a whole thing. But right now, it's just the first step in this quest, whatever it happens to be, which is to go meet another member of Constellation, which I haven't met yet, Vladimir. I'd really like to be able to do this, but it was bugged.
Free Star Ranger's resident terminal jockey. That's me.
I think I'm gonna do what I said. I mean, I've got about 30 minutes left for this video. A little more if I want to stretch it. I'm gonna do some generalized exploration.
New deputy, huh?
Which may end up being boring. But then, you know, once, just to get it off my mind will be good, and then, you know, then we can start the next episode with like a big mission or a big quest of some sort, instead of starting it now and only being able to play a little bit of it before having to call it a day. So yeah, let me go ahead and let's just start in this system. I do want to check out that. What was on Bindi? Remind me. Civilian outpost, Bindi mining outpost. Not sure what that is about. It seems significant. Like they put the city icon there. They do here too, Montero Luna. But I think that's just where the farmers are, right? There's something on Skink. Science outpost, fracking station. Doesn't seem too interesting. Yeah, I think for this system, it's mainly just this I'm interested in seeing, so. Am I not at Aquila? I guess I need to get into orbit, right? Heck? Yeah, there. That's what I'm trying to go. So is this in orbit of Aquila? It is. Trident Star Yard.
Trident Luxury Lines welcomes you. Feel free to dock and talk with our courteous sales representatives.
Interesting. So it's probably just a ship services place where you can buy like ships unique to this brand. But you know, I want to take it off my list of things that have been looking interesting, but that I've been semi-avoiding to this point. But what is this? Trader Atlas. Alright, fine game. I'll talk to whoever that is.
Always another delivery. Now, were you looking to make a purchase?
I want everything in your cargo hold right now. Oh, it's a trade authority ship. Heard anything interesting?
You ever just forget to sleep when you're on a long haul? Never realize how important a horizon is until it's not there.
That's interesting, actually. Let's trade.
I've got some cargo that could use a good home.
Ugh. Nothing interesting going on there. Wow, this place looks big. I'm still quite far away for it to look so big already. It's worth noting that this Star Yard is level 50. So well above my level. potentially going here is a mistake at my current level. But they seem peaceful. So I'll give it a try. We'll see what happens.
And we're locked in.
Hello.
Welcome to Trident
Welcome to
Luxury Lines. Trident. Where you can travel the stars with all
If you have any questions about our product line, perhaps I can help. Welcome
Gia Chen, nice
to
to meet
Trident
you.
Luxury Lines, where we craft the finest and most luxurious starships in the galaxy. If you have any questions about our product line or would like to book a cruise, I'll do my very best.
Ooh,
to
can I
assist
actually
you.
book a cruise?
Now, how may I help you today?
Could I book a cruise?
Unfortunately, all of
Damn
our
it.
cruises are booked for the foreseeable future.
Oh, I was so excited
That
for like
should
2
speak
seconds and
volumes
she
about the
ruined my
quality
day.
of our products. Our cruises become more and more popular every year as new models are released.
Can I buy Trident ships or parts here?
We do not sell ships or parts at this location. And it's not like you would have any use for parts or modifications anyway. A Trident ship is already perfect as it is.
Mm-hmm. I thought they said that our salespeople would be happy to help you if you're interested in the ship. But I get on board, and she's like, "Yeah, we don't sell anything, and we don't offer any services." Like, what? Why do you exist then? Are Trident ships really all their cracked
Is a
up to be?
Trident best in class, top to bottom? No. Clearly no. Deimos has fantastic missile batteries. Stroud Eklund's shields are a thing to behold. But what a Trident may lack in those areas, it more than makes up for in style, luxury, and comfort. A cruise on a Trident can be a truly life-changing experience.
Well, then it's a darn shame that I can't.
For a life.
Yeah, I appreciate your honest evaluation of
Of
Trident ships.
course. It's a point of pride to know my employer's products, as well as their strengths and weaknesses. It's a character trait that is extremely valuable. And if I'm being honest, I have my own dreams of going out there one day. It's important to know the pros and cons of each ship, as I'm sure you're well aware.
I am well aware. Okay.
Let me know if I can assist with anything else.
Hey there. No offense, but do you belong here?
No. Ooh, interesting. I can break in here.
Got some business here?
I mean no offense, but I think you might be lost.
You might be right about that, Philippe.
Can't you see I'm trying to revolutionize?
And what have we here? A pilgrim come to see where space travel is perfected? Welcome to Trident
say that.
Luxury Lines, makers of the finest and most elegant ships in the settled systems. I envy you. Stepping in here for the first time can be an almost religious experience. I wish I could taste that feeling all over again.
This place is really impressive. It's just a lab. It's not that special.
Why, of course it is. Trident is all about quality. And obviously you're someone who
it's better
knows
for me to be
quality
a little nice
when
and
you see
diplomatic
it.
at this juncture.
But I digress. Is there anything you need from me?
Is it alright for me to be down here?
I suppose it is somewhat odd for someone to just waltz down here like you did, but it isn't unheard of either. The Trident name brings visitors. People want to see where the magic happens, you know. The famous Gladys coffin especially receives many callers. Well, as long as you
Gladys
behave
Coffin.
yourself, your visit shouldn't be a problem.
I'm gonna have to find that NPC. Are your products really worth the price tag?
Well, look, a trident isn't about cost. It's
Yeah,
about
typical
status.
luxury brand.
It's about making a statement while being pampered like royalty. So, if you have to ask, well then, we might not
tell
be
you,
for
your
you.
Prada purse is not all that special. What do you do here?
I'm honored to be the head of marketing and advertising here at Trident. It's a job that I take very seriously. Educating the masses about the opulence of our cruises, or the excellence of our models, well, it's simply a privilege to do so. I can't think of any greater satisfaction than this.
Well, Philippe, it sounds like you really love your job.
Of course I do. It's a great honor to work for Trident in this capacity. But it's not all about advertising our products, you see. Also marketing hope. Something for people to strive for. Enjoying one of our cruises or owning a Trident is a dream for many, as I'm sure you understand. And so my message to the consumer is this. If you work hard enough and put in everything you have, your dream may come true.
That's a nice sentiment, but life doesn't really work that way.
Then perhaps you should dream a little bigger. And back to work.
Well, Philippe, it was nice to meet you. I didn't expect you to have nearly that much dialogue, so it was neat that you did. Employee. Oh wow, you can see like where the ships would be worked on, like externally here.
I think I finally got it.
Excellent. Let's hear it.
Trident has been defining elegance for generations. And I...
Good. Very good, in fact. But there's just one problem. A trident is not a scepter.
I mean, it's close enough.
Close enough. Close enough. Take some pride in your work. We are Trident Luxury Lines. We do not get by on close enough. Start over.
Yes, sir. Are you supposed to be down here?
Apparently, it's okay. Just talk to your boss, and he said it was fine. Alright, yeah, maybe using this mode will make it easier to tell who matters and who doesn't. You, right? Gladys Coffin. I want to talk to you for sure.
What are you doing here? Philippe didn't say I should be expecting someone. This is the very heart of Trident. And we don't need strays.
You're much less polite. Clearly you don't work in marketing. I didn't mean to offend, I just wandered over, it wasn't locked. It looks more like a lab than a heart.
A lock shouldn't be necessary to keep you out of here. Well, I suppose since you're here, enjoy being in the presence of greatness.
Yeah, who are you again?
It's here that I, well, create the next generation of Trident starships.
Hope you make ships better, then you handle conversations. Can you tell me about your
Do
ships?
random strangers go up to Da Vinci, asking about Mona Lisa's smile?
I mean, I
Or
can imagine they
interrupt
would.
Beethoven in the middle of his symphony?
Were you in the middle of
Ask
something?
Gia for me.
You sound really important then.
Oh, yes, I am. I am Gladys Coffin,
Chief Architect.
of Trident.
I see, I see.
If you
Sorry, I
have
keep
any other
bumping my mic
questions, make
against
it
my shirt.
fast.
Hope it's not coming through too much. What do you do exactly?
Listen, if you want to talk about the max safe tonnage of the Astra or other trivia, ask Gia. Me?
I don't think
I
I've
designed the
run into
future.
GA yet.
What great new heights we can go to.
Yeah, she's one of those people that like works at a tech company and is involved in like product design but doesn't actually know any of the like coding or tech behind it. Just as like, it'd be cool if there was like some more red here, and they're like, yeah, I guess we can do that. She's like, oh, could you make it so that if you click here it makes a rainbow go across the screen? And they're like, yeah, I guess we can do that. You sound very full of yourself, so you're famous.
My, that's just priceless. Balancing elegance with the strict engineering requirements of spaceship travel. That's not science. It's art. An art
I guess she does know some of the techie stuff.
Skilled at. Am I famous? Well, my many, many awards and achievements should give you some idea.
I've never heard of you, lady. Congrats on all the rewards.
Why, thank you. Yes, I've recently won my second Grand Nova Award for
I feel
excellence.
like a little brown noise.
It's a great honor.
Here to keep
After receiving so very many awards and distinctions, they all start to blend together.
Time to break out the champagne. Sounds like a reason to celebrate.
Yes, I do think I deserve some reward for my considerable
virtuosity.
I've heard some associates singing the praises of a certain something hailing from Neon. Velocity, I believe it is called. It's some drink or food or something else.
I can bring her some
I haven't any
velocity,
idea what it
funny.
actually is, but my curiosity is getting the better of me.
I'll bring
You
you
seem
some
to have
velocity.
nothing better to do. Would you care to go fetch me one of these velocities? I don't much care which variety you get. And of course you'll be reimbursed.
Sure, I'll get one for you.
Oh, fantastic. I look forward to seeing what all the excitement's about.
Fueling greatness. Get a velocity for Gladys Coffin. Cool. Oh my goodness. Bear with me, my cat just made a huge mess, and I'm just trying to get it stable, the situation stabilized, so I can continue playing the game before I deal with it. I would have never guessed someone like you would want a velocity.
In my line of work, one cannot be small-minded. As Trident's chief architect, no. As their premier artiste, I must find inspiration in everything.
I really want to say this. You sound very full of yourself.
Well, fortunately for me, your opinion really doesn't matter.
Alright, I just want to see what you say to that. Cool, I got a side quest from coming here, which is exactly what you know, that was the main objective, was to go to explore some places that are like just curiosities.
We've got our eyes on
really.
you.
And see if, you know, if there's any quests or NPCs or stuff I can meet.
I understand
I've met
that,
some real characters
but this
here
is
already.
very important budgetary information. I think it would be wise to look over it before continuing your work.
You're stifling me, dear. I'll look over the files when I'm good and ready. Now, if you don't mind, I have some vital work to be doing.
Sorry, I have a lot of work to do.
Lady, I was for sure not bothering you. Okay, right, oh, I'm curious about this. I don't check this often enough. Alright, she doesn't have anything interesting. I can't find the other named NPC they referenced. Oh, I really want this antique toy motorcycle. You think they would notice if I took it?
Have you heard how much the new model is going to cost? How can people afford these things?
Sometimes it just makes me sick. We've been scraping to save for my daughter's college. Hell, the down payment would be enough for me to send my entire family to university. For a life.
Feel that.
Oh, hello there.
Alright, so I've got a few options here. Not here. Where was it?
Stop right there! You're making things harder for yourself!
Uh-oh.
You're under arrest. No sudden moves. We
You won't take me alive.
3-star security. Surrender and move.
Taking heavy losses.
Holy shit. Die. The job really worth that much to you, buddy? Gladys sleeping on the action too. Alright, I thought I got away with stealing that toy motorcycle, but I clearly did not, so we'll reload. I'll leave it be. Guess I don't need to steal every knick-knack I see. Anyway, what I was saying is I got two options. I can go in here. It is a crime to open this door, interestingly. So that might be another thing where it's like, what's the big purpose in doing so? I mean, I can't see anything in here that'd be worth.
Just always smile, or Mr. Coleman will talk to the boss.
I don't know. And then the other thing was there was a grate I could like break through.
This is where the magic happens.
I mean, I kind of feel like I am gonna do some shady stuff, so maybe I should try stealing this again.
I've sent the files over to you, Miss Coffin.
It says I'm hidden right now.
Review them as soon as possible.
Oh, this guy detected me right there.
I understand that.
Interesting.
Do you mind?
Very important.
I prefer my personal space.
I think it would be wise to look
What if I got
over
up here?
continuing your work.
It says I'm hidden.
I'll look over the files when I'm good and ready. Now, if you don't mind, I have some vital work to be doing.
You sure you're on the right? Behave yourself.
I will.
Deadlines, deadlines, deadlines.
We all cool?
Maybe if I save up for 1,000,000 years, I'll be able to afford a trident.
Everyone seems cool. I don't know what triggered that, like, freak out before. I'm gonna save and, on, like, an empty slot here. Maybe, like, here. I'm gonna try breaking in here. Ooh, it kind of went from hidden to detected when I went into the lockpick, so we'll see how that works out. There's a vent here. Oh, is this the way back out of the vent system after you've
I finally got it.
done the thing? There's literally nothing in here but an adaptive frame. What a waste. Alright, let's head out and see if I'm in trouble.
Excuse me.
Don't seem to be. So the last thing on my list of nefarious things to do is there was this event here. No, that'd be terrible. Oh, wait, there is a thing. This one. Okay. Okay. Oh, fucked, aren't I? Wait, maybe not. I can see where this might work. Yeah.
I've sent the files over to you, Miss Kaufman. I recommend you review them as soon as possible.
Not now. Can't you see I'm trying to revolutionize the future of space travel?
I understand that, but this is very important budgetary information. I think it would be wise to look over it before continuing your work.
You're stifling me, dear. I'll look over the files when I'm good and ready. Now, if you don't mind, I have some vital work to be doing.
Is this just for me to spy on them? I mean, this is that vent in that room that I broke into. I thought I would be able to open it from this side, and then, like, that would be the way back out of this vent system. I mean, I'm having a lot of, I don't understand the point of this feelings here. Like, what purpose does this existing serve? Well, I'm done with my shenanigans. Let's get out of here.
Nice. Clean step there.
Now we have that quest to go get her a velocity. We also have this to try and do again. So I have a couple reasons to go back to Neon. But I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. There's two other systems I want to sort of look and see if there's anything interesting worth looking at. One is Alpha Centauri. Let's just zoom in on Alpha Centauri. The eye's obviously interesting, but that's for my main story mission. There's a ship here. And an armored transport. And then some sort of settlement on Gagarin. Oh, actually, I did that as part of that story mission. And then there's a star station here. So a few interesting things worth checking out. Let's start with the star station, actually.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Communications system critical. Hail terminated.
Interesting. So something's gone wrong at the star station. Now I am aware the star station orbiting Voss. I am aware that when I highlight them, it says level 50. I don't know if that's just like all space stations say level 50. I'm not sure if that has to do with like if you were to try and destroy the space station, its defenses would be level 50. I don't know. Something's wrong with the communication systems here, so we're gonna dock and we're gonna investigate. I think like the high level I saw in some of these locations is what kept me from doing this earlier in the game. But considering the last place I went gave me a whole ass, like, side quest. Not even an activity, it's a full-on quest at this point. That's really cool. Met some cool NPCs, like... I felt rewarded for my exploration, so we're gonna keep doing it for a bit. Let's dock. Let's find out what the story is here. Why are their communication systems critical? And can I help?
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Oh boy. A dead scientist. Right out the gate.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
I really don't, Vasco. I really, really don't. I'd love if you weren't standing in the way, but we all know that it's not in your programming to not be in the way, so...
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Look at these digipics that were hidden behind Vasco. He really is just in the way. All the time. Oh boy. Why do I feel like I just stepped into a horror movie?
I will lead.
Did that just say Varun Zealot? Oh my god, it did.
Damage registered.
You have it. Unacceptable.
Please perform a wellness check and address any injuries.
Vasco, can you stop? Can you stop, Vasco? Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna load this autosave, because the only thing I've done in here so far is loot those digipics. And loot the scientist that was on the ground. I want to see if I can do anything about Vasco.
Good day, Captain.
Move. Let's start by like pushing him.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Alright. I'm gonna try to do some troubleshooting with Vasco. See if I can get him to bugger off. Because I don't want him helping me with the combat here. I want to handle things on my own. I'm really interested in the Varun, and it's been really... They've just not been around. Like, I haven't been able to find them anywhere. So, to have found them here on this star station is super exciting. So I'm really excited to explore this place fully. But it looks like it's going to be a bit of a project to clear this place. So I'm going to have to cut the video there. Seems like a good organic stopping point, and when we come back, we'll pick up right where we left off, clear out this star station, and have some fun. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day.